Hey inner tubes! How's it going? I guess you guys probably missed me on Sunday. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode. We had our tax weekend. Fun times. Actually, we did a really good job of withholding way too much this year. So we get a healthy refund, but I'm starting to rethink a little Dave Ramsey style. Maybe big refunds don't necessarily mean you're doing it right either. But regardless, this is, I suppose, a good problem to have. As opposed to the alternative, right? So, but we didn't get back home on Sunday night till 5 or so, and while I wanted to get going on the project and wrap up the steering, I didn't get that all done. Sunday I did do a little bit, but so some of this footage you're about to see is mixed footage. Some from Sunday night and some from tonight, Tuesday. So, yeah. Like I said, I finally finished the steering. So let's take a look at how I went about doing that. So here's a look at the end product. And it's interesting, you may have noticed from my videos. So I had originally set out to put the rod in here, thinking it'd be more advantageous to have the throw out here, and then the rod came out the front of this, but it wasn't turning it tight enough. So I flipped it kind of on its end, and instead of this loop going down, it now goes up. So I don't know, I think it works pretty good. So let's see what you guys think. So, all right, steering's wrapped up. That feels good. One of the advantages, I guess, to waiting to do the to wrap this up would have been some extra parts came in Monday. So, first off, Sunday, while I was trying to pass some time in my wife's hometown, went to the old farm and home store. Well, Greg Porter knows what I'm talking about there. Picked up some cotter pins for the steering, as you saw, and just some miscellaneous springs, which, okay, that's bad video. Little springs, different sizes, both for the throttle upcoming, and so this is probably more of a throttle one, and then various sizes for the brake and the handbrake action. So got that, and then yesterday my idler sprocket came in, and I'm trying to figure out where exactly to put it. I seem to remember our buddy George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, had suggested that because I've got the tensioner back here, a tensioner, it's good to have opposing tensioners on both the pull side and the push side, if you will. So I think I've settled on, and so the other advantage of this part here, 5/8 inch diameter shaft for the little ball bearing, or I guess just bearing, we'll say that it's mounted on. 5/8 inch shaft was the same size as the steering shaft that I just cut off there on the front end. So advantage is I've still got threaded end, which would be this end. Basically I've got two of the identical steering shafts. So that's what the steering wheel has, a little hub that goes into the threaded end, and then we've got the ribbed shaft here. So the hub kind of slides over, and then it's got the 3 bolts. Anyway, you probably get what I'm saying. Maybe you don't, that's okay. But anyway, I'm thinking, so that worked out good. 5/8 inch shaft, 5/8 inch sprocket. Of course, I did that on purpose. So, just reusing miscellaneous parts that are laying around. But I think I'm going to leave the threaded end on, because originally I was going to drill a hole in the side of the pan and kind of do like a flat kind of backer plate that I could weld the shaft to, and then probably, I don't know, maybe do some sort of another thing on the outside. But I think I'm gonna just try to drill out a hole the size of this, and then I'll go through the sidewall, and then I can just use a giant nut on that. Maybe that won't be strong enough, I don't know, but I'm thinking it will, especially with, I think where it's gonna end up, it's going to be pretty tight under the lip here of the wagon itself. But I think I'm gonna mount it all the way up here close to the front. That way you can still read Radio Flyer unobstructed. We can go back like here or so, but that just blocks Radio Flyer. That's part of the character of the whole build, so I don't really want to cover that up. And I know what you're probably thinking, hey, if you've been watching from the beginning, I'm going to want to have nephews and nieces ride this thing, so I am going to end up having to do some sort of a chain guard, obviously. to cover this or some sort of a shield, but I think we can have fun with that. But hey, if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to throw them in there. I mean, if maybe there's another opinion out there, maybe George's recommendation isn't necessarily imperative, and I can put it on the bottom, but I mean, it makes logical sense. Why not have it? It's gonna keep it from slipping up here if we have good pressure on both sides of this sprocket. So that would lead me to believe you really do want to have the opposing tensioners, especially given how long the length is here. But hey, I think that's going to do it for this week, guys. Till next time.